Lamar won the opening toss and received, so A&M will get the football to start the second half. And the squib kick picked up by Speedy Knoll. Come on, are you kidding me? But he has had some big kick returns as well. Williams, who went out injured, back in there and finding room. And what about the way coaches are? I believe he told Nicky at the start of the game it was no big deal. Williams again. Bob Compton, the backup center, who's in there for Mike Matthews. So as we thought, some of those twos now in there.
And I play in the red zone.
So Hill back in the pocket again, and that's complete to Edward Pope. The only thing it seems he does from a negative standpoint consistently is when he misses high. Going to the end zone. Wow. How about that grab by Malcolm Kennedy?
You just high point the ball anytime it's a potential jump ball.
Saw the average field position to start a drive. Obiaha can take up some blockers as well. There's Hall with another hit.
Keep this defensive line off balance.
Pitch. And there's the aforementioned.
A nice job by the Memphis transfer there.
Harris goes out. The National Football Foundation representative amongst the SEC representatives, as Barry
to the rest of the conferences.
Garrett just missed Barry, and he had to throw it away. A really interesting game.
Hey, I'll be the first one to say it. I am going to put Tennessee, or the Oklahoma. I think Tennessee Volunteers will go to Norman and play them extremely tough.
Scramble. Oh, and that's the thing you worry about in a game like this is Hill. We've had two quarterbacks tonight that show no interest in getting down.
Seeing it. It's tough to stop.
A&M now ups the tempo. Aggies pick up the first down, and they keep the clock moving. Back to pass once again, and Hill going up top. Hill with time.
Best punters in the country, but I don't know if he's going to have the type of statistics to be able to warrant any Heisman votes, Dave.
Kaiser, the All-American, and that ball is fumbled. Wow. Brown just
the Cardinals.
And Hill back in there with the offense. Here comes the blitz off the corner.
They're trying to rep some of the other parts of the offense.
And that ball was incomplete.
Understand the situation. Can't take a sack here, but try to absolutely keep that in mind.
That's a nice play. Reynolds.
Nice job of falling forward.
Came back in front of Hunter to get it. And Hill to the end zone high again, and there's a flag coming in from the corner. That guy.
For a young player, he's done a nice job of it so far.
This time Hill hands it off. And White just short. And A&M trying to punch it in again. White to the goal line, and he's in.
Hear it. And then sure enough, I think he was lip syncing it.
Somehow I just have a hard time. Jerseys and pants in there on the A&M defense. A whole bunch of these twos in there now. 315 wearing number 92. And they just keep up. They live it here. Barry on the keeper. Oh my gosh, he's got to get down. And there's Henderson coming in. Nice hole up the middle. Raleigh again. He spun out of one tackle.
Guy that knows this defense, and he has to play well for the Aggies.
Senior out of Plano. You're not going to catch him in the wrong spot. Hey, and there's your...
Because they go against that up-tempo all the time. It's certainly shown here.
4th and 1. And it's going to be close.
By Barry figuring out the snap.
On the pitch. Raleigh had nowhere to go. Top. And this time they go the opposite way to Raleigh. And that's a good open field tackle. Third down throw. And Roberts couldn't pull it in. Howard Matt. 4th and 4 for the Cardinals. And Handy can't haul it in. And for the second time tonight, Kyle Allen in at quarterback. White. Hard running across the 50-yard line. White again. Tebow's 6 foot 315 out of Liberty, Texas. Allen completes it.
Incredible to see these guys execute.
Allen pulled it down and then went back up top and missed it. Give it up the middle to White on 3rd and 1.
Do with Kyle Allen to carry at quarterback.
Out into the flat. How about that? At about the 13-yard line.
Block in the back. Offense number 6. 10-yard penalty. First down.
And you see the receivers. Niederhofer's touchdown is called back. Just trying to continue to play hard, and as coaches say all the time, just finish the right way. Allen over the middle. Third and 1 call. And they go right.
101 press coverage down here.
White back in there. Boy, he has done a nice job tonight. Trying to lead Texas A&M on a scoring drive for his first time under center. Allen under pressure. That's a nice ball and even a nicer catch. And it's White again. And then Texas A&M decided to strike lightning quick, just like that. Touchdown. And it's White again.
That's just a dominant run right there. I mean, she was such a young team.
Barry still in there for Lamar. And that's Carl Harris.
Mississippi State. That's going to be a tough one.
Harris taken down on a nice tackle in the open field. That's Floyd Raven Sr. A senior defensive back out of Kenner, Louisiana.
It feels like regardless of who's playing for Texas A&M, especially on defense, they've kept up that attacking style defense. They've tackled well, they've executed well.
Barry on 3rd and 7. How many times have we seen him just have to throw it away tonight?
And guess who was in on it? Number 15, Myles Garrett, up and around. I think he actually probably got held. That could have very easily been a lot of accolades coming his way, not just this year, but in the years to come.
Harvey takes the punt at his own 30. And he's got some folks in front of him. Keeps getting blocks. And finally brought down just inside the Lamar 39-yard line. Saw the coordinator, Jake Spavital, as he sent most of his twos out there, including the heralded freshman Kyle Allen, who finds
Fence like the back of his hand. He doesn't need some huge poster board to know what play he wants to call.
Hard running off the left side.
It's not just the offense, it's the way he feels the game.
Holds all again. Holds all again.
Absolutely having their way with the Lamar defensive front.
And you might be looking at the third group of Aggie linemen. Allen up top. And Niederhofer had one called back earlier, but he gets one tonight, and it's the first collegiate touchdown pass for Kyle Allen.
And this
with his Lamar offense.
And I think so much of what they're doing now feel better about going into their next game.
Honeycutt there to break up that pass.
And all play.
And even though he's got a great system, Kevin Sumlin knows it starts with that recruiting. Barry in all kinds of trouble. And all he could do is throw it.
Necessarily FCS schools. I, for one, would love to see that. But at the same time, I also know how much this game means to a Lamar football program. I know how much it meant against some of the best talent in the country.
And frankly,
but for the playoff, we are very fortunate. We're going to be rewarded in the coming years with some really marquee non-conference matchups in big-time environments.
A pass from Allen, and you can tell just how special Kyle Allen is, but Kenny Hill has responded again. Speaking of responding, how about that touchdown? LaQuaviante Gonzalez, 33 yards on the score. Best dressed man in radio. Handoff is fumbled. And Raleigh
Felton and his staff are doing what Art Briles and his staff are doing. There's so many teams across the state that have been fantastic. Another team, Larry Coker,
from outside the state of Texas. And Barry in trouble on 3rd and 11. And he just flipped that out of bounds. The number 3 quarterback in there and hands it off to Dolezal.
I am so happy
to saw him writing a column here in the game day edition of the Eagle. ...122 yards and 2 TD passes. White rushed for a couple of TDs.
And how about Kenny some time? And I knew he would have success at this level, but what he's done to start his career has been nothing short of amazing.
Dolezal! How about that?
You think this team likes each other at all? Look at this celebration. Look at the guys on the sideline. How close do you think this group of young men